Welcome to Conjuredcraft. My name is Taryn, and I've been a DM without a DM screen for just 2 DM long. I'm part of a D&D club where I run one-shot adventures for up to 6 random people each week. We only have 3 hours to play, so I don't really have time to get into my lore document, engineer elaborate puzzles, or do end-of-the-universe stories. And because of the nature of the games I can run, I've just been using my laptop as a screen. Well, after 6 long years and gluing it back together twice, my laptop has finally died on me, and I need a more permanent replacement. At one of my local craft shops, I started picking up these generic wooden boxes to organize my hobby supplies, with the full intention of weathering them to look like antique crates. I put all of my supplies into little glass jars and vials because I like to think I'm your friendly neighborhood alchemist. I realized though that the hinged lids were more of a burden and limited what I could store in each of the crates. And when I removed the lids and the hardware from 2 of those boxes, I suddenly had all the parts I needed. Now, I've seen a lot of DM screens over the years, everything from the WotC starter set to the incredible dioramas that Rick Perry makes for Dimension 20. It's really easy to fall into a consumerist trap, or wanting the ultimate game master screen, something that has complicated magnets, initiative trackers for combat, mini storage for your next session, a dice tower for those important rolls, to the truly egregious built-in LCD monitor. And look, maybe you have a really good reason for needing all of the extra bells and whistles, but for me, I just don't think it's going to make me better at running the game. Using one of our box tops as the centerpiece, and the second as the 2 side panels, I line up the faces to make some measurements for our hinges. I also take the time to measure where I'm going to cut the second top in half. These particular hinges don't need to be recessed into the wood, so once I have those locked into place, I can cut the second box top in half. This cut does have to be perfect, so I'm using a metal ruler to help guide a brand new knife blade to give me the cleanest possible cut. I'm always an advocate for using what you have to suit your needs, especially when it comes to tabletop gaming. One of my favorite quick and easy project is my friend Tina's cardboard DM screen that they made in this video here. Now, they used a laser cutter, but it is a testament to what can be done using just humble cardboard. If it wasn't for the fact that I need to travel with my screen, I'd try to make mine out of paperboard, MDF, or whatever other trash I've been hoarding in my goblin pile. Ultimately, this is a prop for the table. It creates an illusion that there's secretly more happening behind the scenes when, in reality, your game master is flying by the seat of their pants. If you too are running games for some players, feel free to commiserate with me in the comments. The last detail I'm going to add is the latch from one of the original boxes to hold the side panels into place. And now I'll be able to keep any miscellaneous bits I'm using, like my dice bag, journal, and a pen. Once I'm happy with the hardware, everything gets a light sanding so we can prep for the next step. Every time I have ever made something with wood on this channel, I get bullied in the comments about using watered down paint instead of wood stain. And I was going to again on this project because honestly, I think it looks fine. However, since this is going to be my one and only traveling DM screen, I picked up some real wood stain and varnish thanks to the support of my coven over on Patreon. I then spent the rest of my evening adding a few coats of stain, making sure to give each coat enough time to fully set.
Here's my last 2 cents on DM screens. I started playing these games around the 5th edition revival. So I've played games with minis and terrain and one time even a fog machine, which I'm not gonna lie was really cool and moody. But my fondest memories, my favorite games I've ever been a part of, we did it all theater of the mind. We had pieces of paper for our characters. The DM was using a tablet for notes. And the thing about playing these games is, I don't remember sitting around a rocky table drinking my 4th cup of coffee at 9:30 on a Tuesday. What I remember is being a slide and mesmerizing a cop to let my gang get away with something. I remember being a fierce barbarian at the top of a great pyramid in the middle of a sandstorm and critting so I could behead a dragon. I remember being a necrosartorialist, firing a magically summoned pistol loaded with teeth into the face of a lich. So whatever cardboard box, piece of paper, barrier you decide to use as your DM screen, don't worry about it too much. Just focus on running the game, having fun with your friends, and the rest will sort itself out.
Thank you for watching this video. Please consider subscribing if you want to see more, and giving it a like if you're also tired of player shenanigans. If you enjoy hobby and crafting videos that don't rely on rage bait to get your engagement, consider supporting me on Patreon, where you can see photos of my work, ad-free videos, and have a chat with a constructive community. Until next time, I'll see you soon.
1, 2, 3, and...